If you're dealing with chronic back pain, this series will be very helpful for you. And this is more than stretching and strengthening muscles. This will retrain your movement patterns and nervous system and get you out of pain fast. So let's get started. If you have a difficulty sitting on the floor in these positions, then you can sit on a cushion or blanket. So let's sit on the floor, legs bent, and going to hold just below your knees. And you can let your pelvis kind of roll back and then relax your back a little bit, starting out. And then from this position, and then begin to roll the pelvis forward just a little bit. You don't have to really exaggerate the movement, and you don't have to make too much of an effort. But think about just rolling the pelvis forward, which will bring your pelvis up a little bit. So from a rounded position of your spine, and by rolling the pelvis just slightly forward, which will begin to lengthen your spine. And then when you let go, and then the pelvis rolls back and the spine rounds a little bit. It is very important for you to move your pelvis from your hips. So think about you rolling the pelvis and by moving from your hips. So you can think about your thigh is going to pull the pelvis slightly forward directions, and which is going to move your spine. For many people, very easy to initiate this movement by arching and extending through the back. Then you may feel an effort, mostly in your low back, but not so much in your hips. Again, this is about retraining the movement pattern. So you change the way you use your body, and you change the way you activate your muscles. For people who have a chronic back pain, habitually they are initiating the movement, probably including you, from your low back. Now you are changing it, so you initiate the movement from your pelvis, from your hips. So use your hips to roll the pelvis forward and to lengthen your spine and reduce the effort in your low back as much as possible. Every time you feel an effort in your low back, discomfort in your low back, make the movement much smaller and much slower, and be intentional in how you are initiating the movement. It's not a strengthening exercise. It's not a stretching exercise. This is about you changing the muscle organization patterns in your brain. So you have to move slowly. Otherwise, it's really difficult for you to really even know how you are moving. So take your time and go through these movements about 10 times, or whenever you get tired, you stop 2 to 3 sets. And be mindful when you're sitting and then when you're moving, and be mindful how you are using your body. Not to overstrain your back muscles, but you can start to use your hip muscles more to initiate the movements. So by the end of this exercise, and hopefully that you are feeling an effort and some work in your hips, not so much in your low back. Please hit the like button if you enjoy this video. Then I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.